Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are busy now with the magnificent chapter of the Holy Quran, the heart of the Quran, Surah Yasin, and the tafsir is from Ma'arif al-Quran, volume number 7, page number 370 by Maulana Mufti Muhammad Shafi Rahmatullah Alayhi and updated and revised by his son Maulana Mufti Muhammad Taqi Uthmani Rahmatullah Alayhi. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of them abundantly. Right, so we are busy with verses 13 to 32. In the previous episode, we just read the Arabic and the English, and now let us start with the commentary. The expression in verse number 13, وَاضْرِبْ لَهُمْ مَثَلًا أَصْحَابَ الْقَرْيَةِ, and cite to them the example of the people of the town. This expression is generally used to prove something by giving the example of a similar thing. The following event has been narrated by the Holy Quran to alert people against disbelievers who rejected the very notion of there being a prophet or a messenger. And the heading is the town in which this event took place. And thus I'm going to skip a lot of this because there's a great deal of debate amongst the ulama whether the town is Antioch in Syria or some other place. And I will see at the end how the ulama have resolved this dilemma, right? So the Quran does not tell us the name of this town. And even Abdullah Yusuf Ali does not give a name. He said, look, there's debate on it. Let's leave the name out. Even Maulana Maududi Rahmatullah Alayhi, and even in this particular discussion, quite extensive discussion, we don't really need all of that, right? So we're going to skip all of this. So look, read to this. So it also said that Antakya or Antioch is the first city that embraced the faith brought by Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. It is on this very ground that Ibn Kathir Rahmatullah Alayhi is reluctant in accepting that the town mentioned in this verse could be the famous town of Antioch, right? So we'll skip all of this debate and discussion. We'll leave that for the ulama and the students of knowledge. And here's how we solve the problem. Though the author of Fath al-Manan has also given answers to the doubts expressed by Ibn Kathir Rahmatullah Alayhi, however, the easiest way out has been offered by Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi Rahmatullah Alayhi in Tafsir Bayan al-Quran. To understand the subject of these verses of the Quran, he says, it is not necessary to determine the location of this town, and since the noble Quran has kept it ambiguous, there is just no need to exert so much effort to determine the name of the town, right? The famous saying of the early forebearers of Islam that leave ambiguous that which Allah has left ambiguous also requires nothing but this. So if the Quran hasn't mentioned something about it, then just leave it. Don't go into too much detail into that, right? We need to just derive the lessons, not to worry about the name of the town, but what lessons we can learn from it, right? So first came two people, so this shows that three messengers were sent, or let's just read here. In the next sentence of verse 13, when the messengers came to him, the text has briefly mentioned the coming of messengers to this particular town. The number of the messengers sent has been identified in verse number 14, where it states, when we sent to them two messengers and they rejected them both. So we supported them with a third messenger, right? So they said, we are sent to you. This shows that a total of three messengers were sent to this particular town. First came two messengers. The people of the town rejected them and refused to listen to them. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthened the two messengers by sending the third messenger. After that, all three messengers addressed the people of the town, telling them that they had been sent to guide them to the straight path, which is the Sirat al-Mustaqim. Join me in the next episode. We're going to answer the question, what does messenger mean? And who were these people, right? Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.